Mi nombre es Kaylee, and this is my friend Gabby.
Mi casa es Gabby.
And we are going to be learning subjunctive today. The first thing you need to know about subjunctive is that it is not a tense, it is a mood. We have an acronym that makes it easier for us to understand it called WEIRD. First, we are going to be talking about the W, which stands for wishes. And a wish is on the fact that it may or may not happen, and that's the fact that it is subjunctive, because we don't know if it may or may not happen. Some examples of wishes would be quiero que, which is to want, espero que, which is to hope, and deseo que, which is to wish.
So we don't know that it's going to happen for sure, so that's what makes it subjunctive.
Exactly, Gabby. Next up, we have the E, which is for emotions. And emotions are subjunctive because it's not a for sure feeling, it's a temporary feeling of what you're feeling at a particular time. Some examples would be siento que, which means to feel, me gusta que, which means to like, or me encanta que, which means to love.
So you're telling me when you feel something, it's an emotion?
Yes, that's exactly what an emotion is. And since an emotion isn't something you feel for the whole time you will be living, it is subjunctive. It's a temporary feeling. Next up, we have the I, which is for impersonal expressions, which is almost like an opinion of yours, or what you think is right, almost. So some examples would be es importante que, which means it's important that, or necesario que, which means it's necessary that, or es mejor que, which means it is best that.
So, like, I doubt that someone's going to take you to prom.
That's a good example. Yeah. Next up, we have D, which is for doubts and denial. And it's not for sure going to happen. That's why it's subjunctive. Here are some examples. No pienso que, which means to think. Es probable que, which means it's likely to happen or probable. Or es posible que, which means it's possible.
So, like... So you're telling me that impersonal means it's not personal?
Now I'm going to show you just how we conjugate these verbs. So for any verbs ending in AR, our endings will be e, es, hemos, or en, based on your subject. Anyways, first we conjugate the verb for the yo form, which would be for hablar would be hablo. And then we drop the O and then add our endings. So, for example, it would be yo hable, tú hables, él hable, vosotros hablemos, and ellos hablen.
Easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
We will see. Now, we are on to ER and IR verbs. Basically, it's the same thing, except the endings will be a, as, a, amos, or on. So, we're going to use the verb comer, which means to eat. We're going to conjugate it for the yo form, which is como, and then what do we do now?
We conjugate it.
We drop the O.
We drop the O.
We drop the
and
O.
Carry the.
No, don't carry anything. We just add for yo coma, for tú comas.
Oh yeah,
coma.
this is easy.
Nosotros comamos and ellos coman.
Yeah, I remember learning this in middle school with Senora Hinkson.
We never learned that in middle school.
We learned this in middle school.
We never learned subjunctive.
I swear we learned this
Gabby,
in middle
we
school.
never learned subjunctive
I
in
am
middle school.
so positive.
I've never been this serious in my life.
No, I swear we learned this.
Mr. Monsalve is the first person to ever teach me this.
No, because I know this. Almost on. I swear we learned this. Not wrong.
No. Now we are going to ask Abby some questions and see if she really understands subjunctive since it is so easy. The first question, if you would like to read it for me, the statement.
Yo expreso que tú hablas español.
And what is that translation, Gabby?
I hope that you speak Spanish.
And what is that, subjunctive or indicative?
Subjunctive.
Why is that sentence subjunctive?
Because it says yo expreso.
Yo espero. Very good, Gabby. That's what shows it that it's subjunctive. That is our, we'll call it trigger word, that warns us that it is subjunctive.
Yo quiero que ellos coman dos geladas. It means I want the boys to eat the cookies.
Is that subjunctive or indicative?
I believe that is indicative.
Well, you were wrong, Gabby. It is subjunctive. And can you take a guess as to why it's subjunctive?
Because it's past tense I want.
Okay, well, you're right about the I want. I want means that we want something to happen, but we're not really sure that it may or may not happen. So on the chance
a doubt.
Exactly, kind of. Yeah, so we don't know if it's going to happen or not. So therefore, it's subjunctive.
Ah, I see. Jennifer vive en Nueva York.
What does that translate to, Gabby?
Jennifer lives in New York.
Jennifer is Gabby's mother. Is that subjunctive or indicative?
Subjunctive?
Actually, it's indicative. And why is it indicative?
Because, it's past tense because she
No.
left me.
No, it's indicative because there's no doubt that she
There's
will be moving to New York. She will definitely be moving to New York. That's why it's indicative.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to be learning about the present perfect subjunctive, Gabby, which is slightly different than the original subjunctive we learned about. Are you ready?
Yes.
Well, here is a few facts about present perfect subjunctive. It is usually used to indicate the action as completed or something that already has happened before. And haber is a helping verb in the situation, and it's usually used and conjugated based on the noun before it.
See.
Now we're going to be learning the conjugations for haber. So it'll be yo haya, tú hayas, él haya, ellos hayan, and nosotros hayamos. Got that?
Got that.
I doubt it. Which is subjunctive. Now I'm going to be showing you the verb hablar, which we use to speak or talk, with the verb haber, which is a helping verb. So it would be yo haya hablado, tú hayas hablado, él haya hablado, ellos hayan hablado, and nosotros hayamos hablado. Any questions?
No.
Weren't paying attention.
Sorry.
Let's see what happens when you fail this test. I don't. Now I'm going to show you the verb salir, which means like to go out. It would be yo haya salido, tú hayas salido, él haya salido. What's funny?
No one will salir with you. I keep going.
Okay. Él haya salido. Nosotros hayamos salido, ellos hayan salido. Okay, now we're gonna go back to present perfect subjunctive. Yet again, in its actions that have happened in the past and continue or repeat into the present. Would you like to read
Like
the
your
first
breakups.
example?
I'm just thinking of these.
Yeah, nice connection. Nice connection there, yeah.
Thank you. Alright.
Read it.
Mi profesora Duaca que
Dura.
yo no haya leído el libro.
Translate that, please.
My professor doubts that I have read the book.
And why would that be present perfect subjunctive?
Because your professor doubts
Very
that
good.
you read the book.
Very good, Gabby. You're getting the hang of this. Would you like to go to the next example?
Yeah. Es bueno que hayamos hablados.
What does that mean?
It is good that we talked.
And how is that present perfect?
Because it is good
No.
that we talked.
You just repeated the sentence there, but
Because we talked. Past tense.
it's happened and it suggests that we will talk again. Very nice.
Yes.
Nice recovery there.
Thank you.
Would you like to read the next sentence?
Mi asusta, mi asusto de que ellas no hayan bailado bien.
That means I am shocked that they have not danced well.
And that means that
Why is it present perfect subjunctive?
because it says that they have not danced well, which means that they will never be able to dance well.
You almost had it there. You were right because it says they have not danced well, and that indicates an action that has happened in the recent past, which makes it present perfect subjunctive.
Yes. Hola, Joe, this is Gabby. This is the endo of this video, and we were quite rapido with the with the video. And I hope you guys all enjoyed.
And learned a bit something. Learned as much as Gabby did.
Learned some subjunctive and deductive pronouns. I
think Gabby is ready for Spanish 3 honors now.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes. Adios.
Bye.
Marley was a good dog. Marley was one of the best dogs you could ever have. His fur glistened like the sun. I remember when I took Marley to the beach for the last time. I finally let him off his leash and let him off in the water.